Hey, what's up guys? Today I get to do a fun video for you guys. There's a few things all of us farmers out here have in common. We all really love farm equipment and we all really hate paying taxes. So the more money you spend on farm equipment, the less money you have to pay in taxes. So it scratches two of our itches at one time, which can get you in trouble at times. But at the same time, it's really exciting when we get to bring home something new, a new piece of equipment that we traded out that we think is going to do either a better job or be more efficient, maybe create less compaction, something along those lines. We always upgrade to something that we think is going to be better and do a better job for us out here. So today we are able to show you a brand new auger cart that we ordered last fall, and it actually showed up early, which is shocking these days. So it wasn't supposed to be here until August, and we got a call in January that they got it all set up and delivered. So we get to go do a walk around, show you the new features on the J&M auger cart, some of the new track features along with a few other things, and I think it looks awesome. I think you guys are going to really like it too. So look forward to this video. Hope you guys enjoy it. Here she is, brand new J&M 1222 Patriotic Farmer Edition. Logos with the J&M stabilizer track system, which is going to be a huge upgrade from our former track system that we had. Our last auger cart was a 2014 J&M, also a 1222, which means it's got the leader on it. So if you look from the back here, the right side there has an offset that J&M put on it, and that is really nice. When you're in the combine unloading, you've got that extra foot and a half or so. It just makes a nice wide target, and you would think that it wouldn't be necessary, but once you have it, you wouldn't go back. She is a good looking auger cart. I have loved these since I saw them first come out with the Patriotic edition, and I knew I wanted to get one, but it's just a matter of timing. So we finally were able to make it happen, and we're pretty excited to have this on the farm. Our old track system had bogey wheels that were greased instead of an oil bath like you see here. So our old cart, every 8 hours of use is what the book said, you had to grease all 8 of these idlers and all 4 of these, and it was a lot of greasing that we'd had to do every night. So we eliminated that. They also had multiple grease zerks on the last one. That was for the system on the pivoting system, and the track tensioner system also had grease zerks on them, and those were supposed to be greased every day as well. I think all said and done, there was something like 32 grease zerks on the old tracks, and the guys would have to climb in here every night, crawl underneath here, and hit all of these idlers, which after a long day in an auger cart, it's not fun to have to do that. So we're looking forward to this fall of just walking around, looking at the oil bath hubs, making sure that the tension on this is staying tight, which it should. It's a pretty easy system. There's just a bolt right back up in here. I don't know if you can see it or not. Right there, there's a bolt that you just tighten, and there's a spring back there, and that tensions the track. So you just have to keep an eye on that and the alignment, which I guess is pretty easy. There's a sticker over here that shows us how you're supposed to do it. Right there. I believe that's it. Yeah. I don't know if you can see that or not. So it's supposed to be a pretty simple track system. With the equalizer tracks, you also get the suspension right here, and these independently rotate from each other versus the old track system didn't have that. So as you're going over uneven terrain, this thing really should float over uneven terrain, and it should take a lot of the vibration out of the cart. Our last cart, you'd end up with a lot of vibration actually, and it would rattle loose some of the bowstrings that were going across the cart. It's a long stretch from one side to the other, and we actually broke several of the old ones off from the vibrations. So we're looking forward to having that instead of the old system. Let's make sure this is tight. Looks like somebody left this off, and we're probably going to get water in here and ruin our brand new book. Nope. There she goes. Let's see if I can get that on there. Maybe. I think we're going to have to open up that book actually and take the plastic off to get that all the way down there. It's not one to go. You definitely don't want to run a new book. I like to have the books for these things. This is slick. Check this out. I like that feature on the J&Ms. Nice side auger, or side ladder. And to fold it back up, just lift and push. It's pretty cool. Out you go. Right here, opens up your side and your bottom. That opens up down there for a clean out for your sump, for your auger. You need to get in there and clean it out into season, or if you're switching crops or something, you want to clean that out. Let's climb up here and take a look. Look at that. That's pretty sweet. Kind of an expensive sticker, but sure does make it look nice. Here she is. So for those of you who don't know what auger carts are used for, we drive these next to the combine, and we'll unload the grain out of the combine hopper onto the cart. Cart takes it to the truck so the truck can take it to the elevator. Down there you've got a slide that opens up from the tractor. We can manipulate that slide with the hydraulic remote. Slide opens up and the grain goes in up the auger, and that auger is the J&M bullet style auger. The old style that we had a knuckle here that created an angle so that the auger could go out at a slight angle, and they changed that. On these new ones, they've got the bullet auger. They're actually 2 inches smaller in diameter. The old ones were 22s, and these are 20s, I believe. And the 20 bullet auger is supposed to be able to keep up with the old 22, and I believe that these things really put it out. We've got a bullet auger on our other auger cart, and we're really happy with that. So it's nice to have some new paint on the farm. We are excited to get this thing out, try it out. I wish they would have put metal lines right there instead of those rubber ones. We've actually had this happen before, and luckily it was on the right side of the cylinder. So when one of those goes bad, say your hopper's all the way full or your cart's all the way full, and the hose on the retraction side goes bad, you actually can't open that up then, because hydraulic oil will just blow out and you can't get pressure to lift it up. So you'd have to vac it out or something to get that out and replace those hoses. I wish they would make those a metal braided line going up in there. That would be really handy. So J&M, if you could hook us up, that'd be great. So let's climb down and we'll keep looking around. All right, so we got it back here in the shed. I made a video backing it into the shed with the GoPro facing the wrong direction. So I thought I'd just give you guys one last look at it before we took off for the day. Here she is. All ready for fall, almost ready for fall, I should say. Next fall, or next August, when we're getting ready for fall, we'll have to do a little bit more work getting it ready. We always have to add something to our machinery when we buy it. Always are welding or grinding or adding something or taking something off. It seems like nothing can come ready completely. So this August, we'll come back over here and we'll add a camera back here so we can see cars coming down the road. And when you're backing these things up, it's really nice because they're pretty blind when you're backing them up. We'll add one at the top too, so 2 cameras. So once you can see grain coming in, whenever you start getting full, you need to move forward and backward. That's pretty handy to have. We'll also add a scale side indicator, kind of like we have on this one over here. This is our other auger cart. It's a J&M 1012 on wheels, of course. Those side indicators are super nice whenever you're doing plots, or just so you know whenever you have a truck load from the combine. Before, we were on the radio a lot asking for weights on the scale, so you kind of knew where you were at, how close you were to a load, how long you should have an auger cart stay with the combine before you released them. And then when you're doing plots, you're always communicating a lot for plot results when you're weighing plots. So we really like having those side indicators. So we got another one for this one to set up with our scale system. And so it won't take long. It should be pretty easy to take care of all that. We've got some cameras from our old auger cart that we traded in that will pop on this guy. They're wireless, which is handy. The old wired ones always seem to have problems. So we'll pop that in the other tractor. Actually, this tractor will go on the wheeled cart. This is our 21-inch tractor. The other one's an 18-inch belt, and we like to run it on this cart. So yeah, this next fall we'll get it out, break it in. We're excited to have it and excited to run it. Hope you guys enjoyed watching this video of our new auger cart, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks.